Good morning. Happy Friday. We are here in Vail Village. It is a beautiful morning. Feels like -8, about 3 degrees, but we have sunshine in the forecast. It's going to be a beautiful day to get up on the hill. Another great day here in paradise. We have a show coming at you with so much information about your mountain reports, events this weekend, because hey, it's weekend energy and we have a lot going on. So stay with us for the next hour. We're Vail Valley Live and it starts right now.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson here in our studios at the Grand Hyatt Vail. We just saw Meredith Kirkman reporting from Vail Village on this chilly morning and the kickoff to your holiday weekend. We've got President's Day on Monday, Washington's birthday, Lincoln's birthday observed, and some people have the whole week off, some people have the day off, and they're taking advantage of that and coming on vacation here in the Vail Valley. So a lot of things going on, so we're glad you've tuned in this morning so we can kind of give you the lay of the land and how to plan your weekend and even things going on for the rest of the season. And we have some tips on what's going on this summer, some concert announcements that have been popping up and ticket sales already being underway. But if you want to chat with us during the morning show, a couple different ways you can do that. We have YouTube and Facebook. So just type in Vail Valley Live and that'll give you either a platform. Subscribe to our Vail Valley Live on YouTube. You can like us on Facebook and you can set your alerts so that way you know when we are going live. But we'd love to hear from you today. Find out what your plans are for your President's Weekend, or if you have any questions for us, let us help you find what you need out there. Pay attention to the crawl that's on the bottom of the screen here, giving you the details on what's been groomed in the last 24 hours. It is going to be a groomer cruiser kind of day with all that sunshine we had yesterday. Temperatures, though, we're going to get a little bit warmer than we were yesterday. So right now, like Meredith said, it is a chilly morning. Lifts open at 8:30, and by the time we get there, it's still going to be a little bit sunshine in the forecast, and we will reach into the mid-30s later on today. So as we look kind of the hour by hour, into the double digits after about 9 a.m., and then into the 20s by the late morning, and then into the 30s by early afternoon. So it'll take a little while for things to warm up, but once the sun gets higher in the sky, it is going to really shape up to be a great day. No overnight snow in the last 24 hours at Vail or Beaver Creek, but we are pretty much 100% open at Vail. They're standing at 247 inches current season, if you could believe that. And then Beaver Creek, just a little bit behind that. They're standing by, still well into the 200s. They have 228 inches current season. So once again, no new snow in the last 24 hours. We did get a little bit a couple days ago, but that's what we're looking at right now. So get out there and enjoy it. A good cruiser kind of day. Now, any snowfall coming up in the forecast? Well, this is what we're looking at, maybe 2 inches on Sunday. And then Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras, they could get 4 to 5 inches, maybe another 5 into Wednesday, another 4 into Thursday. So middle of the week, we'll be getting one of those midweek storms once again. So a nice weekend, plenty of sunshine. By Sunday, we'll get a few more clouds. But we'll see that come through. Snow showers likely, temperatures in the high 30s. So that's what it's looking like as we get to the end of the weekend. So I want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne for this weather and mountain report. They are located just over Vail Pass in Summit County, exit 205. If you want to get some new ski wear, some jackets, some sweaters, accessories, or sportswear, they've got all those stores over there. Something for the whole family. in case you're taking a break from skiing, or maybe you're going back down to DIA, leave a little early and stop by and get some shopping done. But let's check in with Meredith. Let's get a real feel for what it feels like out there and what the conditions look like, what the skies look like this morning, and find out more from our girl on the street. How's it going today?
It is good. Yeah, I'm excited for the blue skies and the sun to warm up, but it is cold. I almost feel like I need to be like this.
Yeah, yeah, maybe just a little bit of your
Cover
eyes
all the
and your
skin.
mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, cover it all today. Yes, but
yeah.
Meredith, we have a lot going on. Hey, you know what? That concert happened last night. Did you happen to make it to it? Oh,
I
it's a
didn't. I had
stage.
work, but I
Okay.
still see the stage,
Yeah.
which is right here. I love. We got a bus going, but I love when concerts are at this location.
Yeah.
It's just it's really. Oh, it's like a nice area. It's really beautiful visually to just gather everyone right here at the heart of Solaris. And I had some friends go and I saw their stories on Instagram, and it looked awesome. It looked like some days and people were just dancing, staying warm. You honestly had no choice because it was cold last night too. So you had to boogie,
Yeah.
dance around. But it's so cool. It's every Thursday, the third Thursday in Vail, they do these free concerts for the tourists and really the locals to just blow off some steam, enjoy some music. Because Vail is really famous for their free concerts that just pop
Yeah.
up everywhere. We haven't seen as many since COVID. Their concert series has kind of dwindled down a little bit, but we love to see these free concerts.
Yeah, and you know what? Last night they had Toki Monster, Mickey Thunder, and Lando playing. Now, so we gotta wait till March for the next one, but that's gonna bring in Mark Farina and Ski Tour and the Sponges. So this should be fun, and then they'll announce the one in April soon. But yeah, so a real cool thing. It's at 4:30, so it's right in that après ski time. So you can maybe get off the hill. By March, we're going to be opening those runs a little bit later, available to 4 o'clock, starting out probably right after daylight savings time changes. So you can get off the hill, get out of your ski boots and into your comfy boots, and then head on down. Just keep on wearing the ski clothes, all your warm gear, and then go and boogie down. And it looks like that might be where they're going to do the stage, because I heard they got a new stage, so it wouldn't fit on the International Bridge. So they were looking for locations, and they're like, well, do we do it here? You know, this is where the Burton U.S. Open concerts were. A lot of some of the spring Vail. Chris Isaac played there to a packed house, if you will, and such a huge crowd when he played in that location. So, all right. So I get where you're at now. And I bet they'll probably tear that down this morning, I bet. But it's neat to see it still standing, so we can let people know kind of what was going on.
Definitely, yeah. And of course, here's the Solaris ice skating rink that is open daily. And you can rent skates here right by Bowl. There's also a bowling alley right over here.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So yeah, so you can rent skates here, and then the bowling alley and Chasing Rabbits is also located right behind me. So there is a lot of stores, restaurant, VBC, Vail Brewing Company. That is a great place for opera. And a trick about that is you can even get a pizza at Pazzo's that I'm looking at right here. Bring it in, have some drinks. And that's another way to enjoy some opera and some local brews. It's really incredible too. So yeah, top to check out here.
Yeah, lots to check out. And you know what? I was just checking out on this DenverVail.com website, and, mentioning these third Thursday concert. You heard about this? I got a little wind of this when I was at the concert that was last week, with Mixmaster Mike and DJ Logic and the Neo, that they're bringing in some spring concerts to the amphitheater. Okay, we usually don't think about the amp at summertime. Hot summer nights, Bravo, concerts at the amp. Well, they're going to do opera at the amp. They still have to be announced what they're going to be doing. But Friday, April 7th, and then Thursday, April 8th. Now that doesn't make sense. Well, it's coming up in April. There's going to be two different dates. So we'll have to keep track of this, and it's the inaugural, so it'll be something new. But so yeah, we'll be learning more about that. So yeah, we'll keep everyone in touch with what's happening with these outdoor concerts. So fun. I love the music that we have here. It's just so amazing that we've got all this to choose from. But Meredith, we'll let you get warm. We're gonna come back. We got the Vail Daily to talk about. We've got shows at the Villar to talk about, and we've got some upcoming concerts this summer to let you know about too. Stay with us.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery stands for providing the highest quality care to our unique patient population here in the mountains.
I think that what makes us that we really are practicing groundbreaking techniques, yet practice it in a small town environment. Our patients are our neighbors, and our kids go to school with their kids.
I think every one of our docs treat their patients like their family. Our goal is to keep you active, doing the things you want to do, and we'll map out a road to success to get you.
Love is in the air at the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. And we are going to wow you with some of the fabrics that we have to share with you today from J. Crew and Adidas. Let's take a look. Here's Rachel in J. Crew. I love her navy preppy blazer with striped lining, striped pink tee, amazing white jeans, white sneakers, and gorgeous pink ribbon earrings. With her savings card booklet, it'll be $197, saving $316. Here's Enza in J. Crew Kids with her denim jean jacket, her heart filigree tee, sweetheart leggings, heart necklace, and her white slip-on tennis shoes. Whole outfit $101 with her savings card booklet. Wow, Liv, you look amazing in J. Crew sportswear line. From her fabulous striped button top, pink leggings, fleece jacket, pearlized headband, fingerless gloves, her amazing tennis shoes with the pink and copper colors, all from the internet return. Her outfit, $145 outlet, fabulous. Kate is in Adidas in her pink hoodie, pastel leggings, black tote, and her white and pink running shoes. Her whole outfit would come to $138. Okay, Rachel, you look fabulous in your amazing full-length bubble coat from Guess. You've got your fabulous hoodie with the faux fur, and look at those adorable pearl gold shades. Whole outfit with the shades, $138. Here's Kate in Adidas with this black cropped jacket, $42. It's 40% off of their jackets. Here's Liv. She's in Guess in the most amazing puffer jacket with fleece detailing inside the hood. Love the black belt and the sunglasses. Jacket reduced to $65. And her shades are only $45 from $90. Love is in the air at the outlets at Castle Rock and Silverthorne. And just a reminder, be sure and pick up your savings card booklet at the outlets at Castle Rock in the food court, at customer service, and the outlets at Silverthorne at the Colorado Welcome Center. Love is in the air, and so are the discounts that you're going to find in the savings book. See you soon.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Want to let you know that we've got a watch and win giveaway coming up this weekend. So I want to run through some of the prizes for you. This is a pair of really cool gloves. The brand is called Hand Out. It's the Pro Glove, size extra large. It has Primaloft installation. It has Hipora, waterproof and breathable liners in there. And the reason why they call it Hand Out is because they have this patented zipper technology that allows you to literally get your hand out, text, do whatever you need, put it back in, zip it up, and there you go. So really cool that we've got this. I know that they sometimes have the gloves with different, it's got the finger pads that help you use your electronics and everything, but this way you just, and you're good to go. So extra large on this. We've got a lady size large, kind of a baby doll tee from Outside Television. That's super fun in the color black. Hydro Flask got the custom cooler cup. Nice, kind of in a little hot pink color. And then Boost Oxygen. So if the out affecting you up here, which it can definitely, sometimes it's nice to have this just at the condo, try it. It might be helping you out a little bit. So we'll be giving that away at some point the President's Weekend. So it'll be your chance to watch and win. But right now, let's let you know what made headlines in today's Vail Daily. Today is Friday, the 17th of February. Can't believe we're already halfway through the month. And on the cover, Giant Slayer. Michaela Schifrin tears past a gate during Thursday's giant slalom at the 2023 FIS Alpine World Ski Championship in Maribel, France. With her 13th career World Championship medal in 16 tries, Schifrin broke the modern era, since 1948, record for the most individual World Championship medals. And once again, these medals at the World Championships are a different count than regular World Cup. She still needs to tie or break Ingemar Stenmark's record of 86 World Cup wins, and I think she might get there, maybe even this season after we wrap up the Worlds in France. But headlines for today, sweet spot for housing. New bill championed by Senator Dylan Roberts could bring workforce housing to an underutilized state-owned parcel in Dow Junction. Learn about this spot. You've probably driven by it if you were traveling to and from Eaglevale. Check out this on page A2. Also on page A3, the annual toast to the 10th Mountain Division returns to Ski Cooper and Vail. So this will be happening next weekend with a Legacy Days parade. We also have some of the friends of the 10th Mountain Division, family members of the 10th, descendants of the 10th. They'll be doing all sorts of events next weekend. So check that out on page A3. And then Sweet Colorado is now open in Eagle. The new store location will be open on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Boy, if you like donuts and sweets, you gotta check this out. Worth the trip all the way down to Eagle and Gypsum. And then in sports news, a little bit more on Michaela Schifrin. So she wins gold, GS gold at World Championships, and you can learn a little bit more about it in today's paper and get the scoop on how she's feeling out there. And we've got arts and entertainment. We got the weekend picks, and we've got so much going on this weekend. So between Piff the Magic Dragon on Sunday, we've got Jerry Harrison coming in with Adrian Ballou on Saturday at the Valar, the Vail Winter Uphill on Sunday, some kids racing on Sunday, a couple of great things to do. Yeti hockey is in there as well. So you can find that in the arts and entertainment section of today's paper. And then we also have the Art Weekly. So this is an insert that goes into the paper that's going on at the different art world. And if there's any visiting artists right now, Kawamoto, the Pearl Matchmaker, he is going to be at Carrots Jewelers. He'll be there all the way through the 27th of this month. So quite a few more days. But if you've never met him, or if you have always wanted a strand of pearls or maybe some pearl earrings, and guys, he's got them for you too. He can find the right color, the right luster, everything. He says he looks at your atmosphere, and then he can determine what pearl is going to be right for you. So quite a few things in today's paper. So pick up your copy for free in newspaper dispensers all throughout the Vail Valley, or you can just go online. VailDaily.com will give you these details and much more, and some breaking news alerts like what's going on with the roads. So it's always good to keep your Vail Daily information handy. And speaking of roads, they are looking pretty good right now. So all that sunshine yesterday, even though it was cold, was able to melt off a lot of the snow we've received earlier this week. So things are smooth moving right now. The biggest thing to worry about on a Friday is going to be westbound traffic. And that can start as early as the afternoon. It doesn't have to wait till 5 o'clock when people get done with work. So if you have friends or family maybe coming into DIA and they don't know about this weekly happening, it's going to be pretty heavy around, Friday afternoon into the evening. So it might be good for them to maybe just stay in Denver and have a meal and then come up a little bit after it's thinned out. So, I think we can already see some of that traffic coming up through the Eisenhower Tunnel. Otherwise, things are dry. Looks like no plows are moving anything around. So that's all looking good too. So that's a look at the roads and your Vail Daily, our giveaway. Let's take it. Is Meredith ready? Should we take it out to Meredith and see where she's gone? All right. Oh, where are you at? Oh, I know. It looks like a little winter wonderland. I love their patio. It's so awesome.
Seriously, it's such an escape here in Alphen Rose. You're you're kind of transported to Europe when you
Yes.
visit Alpenrose. It's a really great place for après or a nice dinner. I love enjoying a nice dinner here. And yeah, you're going to find your pretzels, your brats, all your favorite German style libations and
Yeah.
enjoyments. So definitely check this out. I mean, it's so vibey. And this whole patio is new. It used to not be insulated like
Yeah.
this, so it wasn't as popular in the winter. But hey, it's all glass now,
I
and
know.
inside it's darling. Maybe I'll try to take you
Yeah.
to
Well,
see.
and you know what, Meredith? I wonder if you can bring us to the back because I think that they have those gondolas where you can have a gondola dinner. Oh, that looks so cute. And you know what? That's such a great use of space because I think they can kind of take off, all the glass, everything, all the windows for the
Definitely in the
summer. So
summer.
you still
And they
have,
have heat lamps
yeah.
right there.
Oh, awesome.
And I've
Yeah.
not seen the little gondolas, so let me go try to find
Yeah,
those.
so those are a great place to go for a romantic date or a little thing. These gondolas became popular. Well, Blue Plate did them first, even before COVID, and then during COVID, is it there? Oh yeah, yeah. See,
Yes.
it got brought in by a crane, and then they decorate them. They put little curtains in them. They're so adorable and everything. It's pretty awesome. And so you can rent these gondola cars for a true dining experience. Look at that. I love it.
I
How many,
have not even seen this. It's so cool.
how many do they have? Three? Four?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. Okay.
So cool. See, this shows you there's so many hidden things in the
Yeah.
valley. Like you just have to go exploring. Actually, there's 5.
What? Oh
How
my gosh.
cute! Like this is seriously the Valentine's Day we should have talked about. Look
Well,
how
I know.
romantic.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? I think they can maybe fit 4 to 6 people, probably four comfortably. But
Hmm.
yeah, but I mean, if you wanted to get just for two, and then get some fondue or raclette, or maybe just something very Austrian. But yeah, the Alpenrose. I like their veal. I like their big pretzels. They've got awesome drinks. I love their they have Erdinger wheat beer, Weiss beer on tap. So yeah,
And
just a
sometimes you can catch some music, some Helmut Fricker and all of
oh
all
yeah,
of
like
his friends.
Rupert
They'll play.
usually plays there. Yeah, yeah.
Rupert. Yeah.
Rupert and those Austrian guys. That's his band with Stefan, and sometimes John Dunn will step into that. But that's pretty awesome. Okay, cool.
We've had sometimes a little too much fun with them.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. So, okay, all right. Well, I'm glad we discovered that those are there. Not only one, but like 5 gondola cars for dining. And yeah, like I said, that was Blue Plate did it first. Blue Plate is now Vittoria. But then during COVID, those become very popular because it's like, okay, it's just like your family is in this dining car kind of thing. So, but I'm glad that that's something that's stuck around, and you don't see them from the street. So you got to be in the know, like we are. So we're gonna keep you in the know about a few things. Hey, but a few things to do today. If you are taking a break from skiing, we've got the guided snowshoe tours. This is up on Vail Mountain at the Nature Discovery Center. So if you already have your Epic Pass, you can use that to get up there. Otherwise, you do have to buy the scenic ride ticket. But then the tour is complimentary, and they've got them anywhere from 10:30 to noon, and then they do it in the afternoon as well. And but just a nice little guided snowshoe tour, ages 10 and older. Be dressed for being outdoors for about an hour 15 minutes, and then come back and you just learn so much. But Meredith, you know what they're doing on Monday? They're doing a new moon snowshoe hike. So we always hear about the full moon snowshoe hikes. But when there's no moon, you actually see the stars a little better, the constellations, the Milky Way. And if we can get a clear night, it's been pretty snowy, we can see that. So that's going to be on Monday, the 20th. And I don't know if you saw the moon this morning, but it was just a tiny sliver on my drive in. So we are just days away for it not to be seen in the sky. And 7 p.m. is when it starts, and you get all outfitted and kitted up, and you get a hot drink. You go about a mile up, I think it's the Buck Creek Trailhead, then you're greeted by a fire, and then you have a guide with you. She tells you all the details, so it should be pretty cool. So that's what's going on for Monday if you're
Absolutely,
looking
and it's
for an
definitely
ice ride.
stay warm. Definitely a way to stay warm with the snowshoeing. You just work up the sweat. That sounds good about now.
Yeah.
I would like to go snowshoeing.
Hey, you know who else is going to be working up a sweat? Okay, so Meredith, have you heard of this Vail Winter Uphill race that's going on? Okay, like so
In line?
this is going to be pretty crazy, and it's you can do it in a variety of ways, either like skinning up with your split board or your skis. And some of the people that are really into it have really, really lightweight equipment. And then some will just have the yak tracks. And you don't really see snowshoes on this because they're a little too bulky. And you're literally going from Lion's Head to Eagle's Nest, the shortest possible distance. When I bike it, you know, on the trails, it's like 6 miles. This is going to be a little over 2 miles, so it's pretty direct. And it's going to be over 2,200 vertical feet. Bragging rights, there's going to be breakfast at the top. It starts bright and early at 7 a.m. This is, I mean, look at these people. They're getting after that. There's Josiah, but I think Josiah's in Costa Rica with his son Porter for a race. So at least you won't be trying to beat Josiah, but I bet you Mike Closure will probably be out there.
Yeah, they are beasts of athletes.
Yeah. And you know what? Ellen Miller, who we've had on our coffee chat at Yeti's Grind, she started this years ago with Hooker Lowe. And Hooker is another, you know, mountain guy, you know, the uphiller types. And they did it in honor of Lyndon Ellefson, who passed away while training in Italy. He was training up on the Matterhorn. So they wanted to do this to honor him and to honor mountain running because he was really instrumental. And some of your entry fees are going to go to U.S. mountain running. And so it's kind of, there's a long time locals that have done this. And then a lot of newbies will be here for the challenge. There's a non-competitive category as well. So there's competitive and non-competitive. So it might be a good way to just kind of get yourself out of bed early on a Sunday and burn some calories this holiday weekend.
Absolutely. And then there'll be a hot meal to enjoy afterwards at the top of Eagle's Nest. So, you know, maybe you just do it for the free meal.
Yeah, exactly. I know. Oh, yeah, they've got quite the spread up at Eagle's Nest. There are going to be some prizes to give away. There's Ellen Miller right there, and she's announcing some of the winners. Such a kind lady. Yeah, USA Mountain Running, a great organization. So, yep, this happens on Sunday. Look at those people are smiling. They must have really good lungs. Like he's like, this is no problem. He's like, I just do this for breakfast. This is how I start my day. Okay, but that's pretty awesome that they've got that. Vail Rec District is helping put this on with the registration. So if you want to get signed up, I would do it in advance because you can get your bib pickup all taken care of and everything else. So vailrec.com for more details. Look up winter races, and this will be right there. And get signed up and get yourself ready to go and all amped. 7 a.m. once again is the start time for this. And then for the little kids, Meredith, we're doing the Stedman Clinic Vail Cup. Now I know when you were a kid you were into dance, but your brother was part of Ski and Snowboard Club Vail, right?
He was, yeah. And I did Devo, which is just the 1 day a week on Saturdays. So we had a few times where we would know how it feels to go down a race course. I think it's really cool for these kids just because it's such a big thing and a big topic here in our town. So I love that they get the kids involved and start them early because that's how you make champions.
Oh, I know. So this is going to be a giant slalom on February 19th. Then they have 2 more events. We're going to do a slopestyle and big mountain on March 5th, and then wrap up this series on March 25th with another giant slalom. And Meredith, this is free. So this is for kids born either 2007 or younger of that age. So it's just a great taste for them to check out this race. And you're in a world-class venue. I mean, teams from around the world, professional teams have have trained in this area of Golden Peak. So it's really a neat thing to do. And if you're over by the Rivermont Express this weekend on Sunday and wondering what all the commotion is, yeah, it's the Stedman Clinic Vail Cup going on. So we're excited about that. And then
And
one more.
Balance
I
challenge. We have
know.
all these on mountain activities. I love it.
I know. All these challenges that you have to do, you know, for the weekend warriors or some people that just want to like, okay, can I do this? So Talents Challenge is over at Beaver Creek. It's 14 of the most difficult black diamond and double black diamond runs, 26,000 of vertical feet, 4 expert level double black diamond runs. So this is not for the weak. And I always say, hey, don't do this off the couch. You know, you could injure yourself. You kind of wanna at least practice some of these runs today, you know, this weekend. It's next weekend, so you got to get signed up. And Meredith, I would maybe do the Sunday challenge.
Yeah, Saturday normally sells out really fast. There's going to be a lot of people, so you might even do it faster. Get a faster time on Sunday and try to knock them all out. I know people make some personal goals, but honestly, if you just finish the Talents Challenge, you're winning. So
Yeah, you're winning because you know what? You're gonna get a drink. They're gonna give you like a beer or something. They're gonna have a meal for it. They'll have a little after party at Talents Deck. So this is coming up. So and Helly Hansen is a part of this. And there's different levels that you can enter in. You know, $40 to $70 will reserve you a spot. And I think sometimes if you pay the higher price, maybe you get like a little something from Helly Hansen. So that's good to go. So it's pretty awesome. But this has been going on for as long as I can remember. And you don't really get like prizes. You just kind of get your bragging rights. And I think your name goes on. Used to go on this little electronic message board and stuff. So hey, but we've got some tips.
Yeah, they give you also a little pass that you get punched out. And I know my boyfriend's done it, and he still has his hanging on the wall. So it's just a nice memory. And, you know, not a lot of people have done the Talents Challenge. It is, like the name, it's a challenge. So
Yeah.
you should be really proud of yourself. But it's super doable. And our producer right now, Leah, she is going to tackle it for the first time. So we'll be
doing
cheering
it.
on.
All right, yeah, we'll be cheering Leon. Hey, you know what, Meredith? You know how McCoy Park has those 14 like green runs? It has like 17 runs, but like 3 are blue. Like you could do the anti-challenge. You know, you could kind of do like if you're a beginner or lower level, you could just try to ski those 14 while your friends or your spouse or whatever is tackling the other 14. You know, kind of the McCoy challenge, the green circle challenge, beginner run challenge. We can do that. Okay, well, hey, we better, we're gonna give you some tips on how to ski some of the moguls, some of the steeps, how to keep your energy level up for the Talents Challenge.
Hey, I'm Michael Friedberg, former member of the U.S. Freestyle Ski Team.
And I'm Ryan LeClaire from the Beaver Creek Ski and Snowboard School.
Talents Challenge is 14 of the steepest, nastiest bump runs on Beaver Creek, and the goal is to ski them all in one day. I'm going to give you some pointers on how to do that. All right, mogul skiing is all about stance. You want to start in a deep ankle flexion, knees over toes, hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, arms extended so the elbow is well in front of the body, and your hands are just slightly wider than your shoulders. Vision 4 bumps down the hill. The biggest mistake most beginners make in the moguls is just simply how to approach the moguls. Use your poles for timing and not balance. Plant on the backside of that mogul. Use that as a cue to move up and over your new downhill ski. You can carve down that backside of the mogul just like you do on the flats.
One thing that Michael does really well is he consistently is turning his feet. One problem that we find in amateur mogul skiers is they stop twisting their feet, causing their upper body to become square with their legs and causing them to be back. Keep thinking about turning your feet all the way through the turn.
All right, line selection is a big part of mogul skiing. Think about how water would flow, and the line you're looking for is going to be that high to low line that water would take. So I visualize water pouring out of my feet down the hill, splashing off of these moguls to help me find a line. All right, thanks for checking out our video. I hope we gave you guys a good idea of how to approach these difficult runs for the Talents Challenge this weekend.
Most important, be safe and have fun.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to share with you an amazing place called the Colorado Welcome Center. We've got fabulous brochures on all the nearby places and towns and things to do right here while you're in Summit County and visiting the outlets at Silverthorne. And of course, pick up your Elite Savings Card booklet, offering you fabulous discounts and a rewards program too. See you soon.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery is kind of a one-stop shop. We have everything in-house.
We have cast techs, MRI machines, x-ray of course right at the clinic, physical therapy right at our clinic.
I'm going to get to the bottom of what your diagnosis is with all the resources we have, and that's what we do.
We are back with Vail Valley Live. I want to let you know what's happening entertainment-wise up at the Villar Performing Arts Center. So this is a little gem right below the ice rink, the Black Family Ice Rink at Beaver Creek on the plaza level. A lot of people don't realize below that is 2 stories of theater, a balcony, a regular lobby level, and everything. It's just an amazing place. We were there yesterday when the Parsons Dance was rehearsing, getting ready for last night's show. And we've got a lot more going on this weekend. So tomorrow night, we have Remain in Light, and that is going to feature the vocals of Jerry Harrison of the Talking Heads and Adrian Ballou of King Crimson. He also toured with the Talking Heads. Both of these musicians are so highly talented, and Remain in Light is the name of the album from Talking Heads back in 1980. Once in a Lifetime, do you remember that song? They're going to be playing a lot of the songs from the Talking Heads. They're also going to be backed by a few members of, former members of Turquoise in a band called Cool Cool Cool. So it's going to be a packed stage, probably about a dozen people on stage or so, and the show is at 7 p.m. on Saturday. Tickets are still available, just $45 for adults, and this is part of the the general admission is $45 as well, so you can get your tickets online or over at the box office. And then just hear the great music. I think it's going to be a high energy show. And once I started reading more about who these performers have played with, I mean, so Harrison on his own, he has produced stuff for Foo Fighters, No Doubt, Kenny Wayne Shepherd, and Live. And then, you know, we've got Adrian Ballou, who's toured with so many different bands like Zappa. It's pretty amazing to think about his career as well. So these guys are going to bring it to the stage. It's a 19-stop tour, and we are one of them. So if you can see this right here at the Villar, it should be pretty cool. So that's on Saturday night. And then for something completely different on Sunday, we're bringing in Piff the Magic Dragon. Okay, so he's part comedy, he's part magician, but it is 100% entertaining and fun. I was watching some of his bits on America's Got Talent, looking at some of his write-ups and interviews. He's been in Vegas for quite a while playing. He's from England, so he was at the Edinburgh Fringe for a while. He's got his little doggy there, Mr. Piffles, who's the world's only magic performing chihuahua. So he is part of the act as well. They've got an all ages show, and they've got a 7:30 18 and over show. These are both on Sunday. But Meredith had a chance to talk to Piff and learn a little more. Here's that interview.
50% comedian, 50% magician, 100% dragon. Today on the show, we have Piff the Magic Dragon, and he is coming to make his debut at the Vail Performing Arts Center, February 19th. And we have him here live. He made his big break on America's Got Talent, had a Vegas residency, and has been busy touring ever since. So we're thrilled to bring him on the show today. Hello.
It's me, the Dragon.
You look fantastic today.
I'm sitting in my office where I do all of my important dragon business from, like purchasing stuffed toy Mr. Piffles to sell for an obscene markup. We do that, and other dragon-related business. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm so excited to learn more about you. So you made your first big break on America's Got Talent. How was that experience?
Well, what happened is I moved to America in 2013 to live in Las Vegas and to be part of this big show, and I was a small part of it. So I do the show, and I love being in Las Vegas. I meet all the Las Vegas celebrities, like I get friends with people like Penn and Teller and David Copperfield and Shania Twain and Carrot Top. And then 7 months later, boom, the show closes. And remember, I'm only a small part in it. So then I was like, no problem. I'll just get another show. I couldn't get a job for a year. So I was like, okay, guys, things are looking bad. I thought, how can I become really famous very quickly? And I was like, I got it. I'm going to go on America's Got Talent, get all the way to finals, and go down in flames.
And that's exactly what you did.
Exactly right.
How was it being on TV? Was that one of your first times being on live television?
No, I'd done like some TV in the UK, my homeland, before I fled the country, and it was nice though because it was a lot of it was at Radio City Music Hall, and it was people with like Howard Stern, Heidi Klum, Howie Mandel. So it was great getting to meet those people and getting to know them a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure you captured their hearts like you did with America. And then you went on to then return to Vegas and get some kind of residency. So what did that look like afterwards?
Well, here's the thing. Terry Fator, who is like the biggest success story of America's Got Talent, he had a show in Las Vegas called Terry Fator, and the topic said the winner of America's Got Talent. And I was like, if I do this show and I get to the finals, enough people will know who I am that I can have my own show, except my show would be Piff the Magic Dragon, the loser of America's Got Talent. So the very next day after America's Got Talent, I got a phone call and the Flamingo were like, hey, Piff, how would you like your own show? I was like, I'm in. And I've got the perfect billboard.
Well, it sounded like you manifested exactly what you wanted. So did your act change?
Very good work.
Yes. So did your act change from America's Got Talent? Like what originated the first show and how has it kind of evolved over the years?
Well, America's Got Talent, a lot of the stuff I did on that was the material I did in the UK. And then when we started doing our own Vegas show, obviously we made new tricks. And then when the pandemic hit, we didn't have anything to do for 6 months. So we made 2 brand new shows. We made one in Las Vegas. We took over the main showroom. Originally, it was Donnie and Marie for 11 years. They finished. Piff the Magic Dragon moved in. I have Marie Osmond's old dressing room, including her steam shower. Let me tell you, that is a luxury. Then we also made another show so that when we come on tour, people can see different tricks. So if you see the show in Vegas, then you see it on tour, you see different tricks. If you see it on tour and come to Vegas, you see different things. So what we're bringing to Vail is all new jokes, all new tricks, same Mr. Piffles.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot up your sleeve. I was hoping that people were going to expect some new jokes and, some new tricks at the Villar show. So I'm sure they have a lot to look forward to. And I know that you have some collaborators. Tell us about some of the people that we can maybe expect. Maybe they're not even people.
I'll give you an example. Yeah, behind me, there is a poster for Mr. Pibbles, the dog who knows. He will be at the show performing his mind reading act. He tells the audience the past, the present, and the future. He like gives that information to the audience. And just earlier on this morning, he actually gave me some information right here. Now this, Meredith, is a deck of playing cards. And one of the playing cards, Mr. Piffles, told me to turn face down. Just one, though.
Okay.
You're going to name it.
I'm going to name
Now,
it.
don't choose any, like the Ace of Spades or the Queen of Hearts. What card do you believe that Mr. Piffles said that you would say right now?
Any card.
It could be any card, Meredith. And that's what's going to haunt you late at night. You understand? That's what's going to really hurt about this. Because you're going to be thinking, what if I did another card? So this is the moment. Change your mind over and over and over again.
Okay. Should I say it? Should I say it?
Yes.
The Queen of Hearts.
Now, remember I said don't choose something like the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, okay,
remember
okay.
I said that?
Yes, right, right.
You can have the Queen of Hearts.
I'm so nervous.
You can have it. If you want to stick on that. Maybe I was just saying that to throw you off the scent.
Oh, my goodness.
But I'm going to give you one chance to change your mind because I did specifically say the Queen of Hearts.
Okay.
So, Meredith, would you like to stay with the Queen of Hearts or change it?
I will change it. The 5 spade.
You're on the 5 of spades.
Yes.
And that feels like a free choice, right?
Right, right.
It feels like there's no way that Mr. Piffles could have possibly known that you would choose one card and one card alone. And that was the card that he told me to reverse in the deck. Look, every single other card the same way around, except for one single card that Mr. specifically told me you could choose. And you could change your mind as many times as you like.
Oh, my goodness.
You didn't. The dog won. The dog won after all. He is victorious. He is the dog who knows. And if you want to see a mind-reading, magic performing chihuahua, then Villar Performing Arts Center or Las Vegas is the only place to see it.
Wow. Well, people, get your tickets. I have to attend this show now. I'm sweating from that. That is some true magic there. All right, Piff the Magic Dragon. Now it's time for some rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. If you weren't a dragon, what kind of animal would you be?
A dinosaur.
Great. What's the best piece of dragon advice you've ever received?
Get the money. Make sure you get the money. Always make sure you get the money.
Love it. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Flight. Magic dragons don't fly. Regular dragons zoom all over the place. I'm very jealous. I have to take Delta.
Fantastic. I know my superpower would be teleportation.
That'll be a good one. Wait, I want your one. I want your I'm changing teleportation.
Teleportation it is. And that was Piff the Magic Dragon, who will be taking the stage at the Villar Performing Arts Center February 19th. A show at 4:30 for kids and all ages, and then another one to follow at 7:30 for 18 and older. You can purchase tickets online at villarpac.org.
Okay, I have so much fun watching that video. I've seen it about 3 times already, and I'm still laughing at some of his little jokes, like just his mannerisms and everything. So, Piff the Magic Dragon, he's been here before. He's played the Villar, Mr. Piffles as well. He will be with him. So, 2 shows, one at 4:30 for the all ages, and then 18 and older, a little mature audience. You know, he's probably got some more jokes, not quite ready for the little ears, but should be a great show. And these will probably sell out because he's a pretty big act in Vegas. And the fact that he's in our backyard, Yeah, you got to take advantage of that. But is Meredith ready? I got to just ask her about that. Meredith, I love that interview. I mean, it's just so funny. And the fact, I loved how you're like, oh, okay, Queen of Hearts, and he's like, wait a minute, I specifically said don't pick. And then
I
you
was so
had to,
nervous.
you had to pick something else. And then you actually pick the five of spades. I mean, that's not even like a popular card.
I know, it was truly random. Like, it was magic that was not planned. I was blown away. And it was also, I've never really had to say a card. Normally pick a card with a magician, but he did it over the phone, live on the interview. Guys, that was not planned. I have no clue how he did that. And if you go on and see some of his acts on America's Got Talent, he's got so much up his sleeve. So this show is going to be really cool, and he's debuting new stuff. He's curated, a new show for the Valar.
Oh yeah, and especially since he had the time during COVID to kind of like, hey, now we got our Vegas act and we got our on the road act and everything, and it just I love it. I love that Mr. Piffles was part of it, and he's just so serious about being a magic dragon and everything. Like his whole shtick is hilarious. And he mentioned Penn and Teller, and Penn and Teller said, it rarely do they see kind of someone who's that well-rounded. You can be a magician and kind of be just a serious magician, but then when you add comedy to it, like he could just go on the road as a comedy act. The fact that he has all these magic tricks is like a bonus. So it should be really funny. And I loved how I think Rachel was the because you can hear Rachel laughing and being like, what? Like, what happened? Like, it's a jaw dropper.
It is truly a jaw dropper. I didn't need any caffeine the rest of the day. That was my caffeine.
Totally. And you know what? I think with the intimate setting of the Valar as well, the 530-seat horseshoe-shaped theater, and they'll probably have the lights up, so he'll probably like call out some audience. Maybe he'll bring people on stage. Yeah. So just like, Heidi Klum was always on stage. He's like Heidi, and then he'd be like, kiss me here, and then he'd kiss her on the lips. Like, he's just a character. So this is going to be a really funny show. I mean, if you only go to one show this season at the Valar, I think do this one, because you're going to get comedy as well as some magic in. And look at, even David Copperfield says, Piff is the best, a true original. So, that gets a lot to have other magicians say this about Piff. And what just a fun show that you won't want to miss. So, okay. All right.
Yeah, and he actually was slotted to come to the Valar, but during COVID, it did cancel. So this truly is his first time.
Okay.
And he's pretty intimidated to get on the hill. I don't think I really convinced him. I was saying that there's bunny hills that he could go, and he really thought there's just rabbits that run all around the hills.
Oh my God. But you know what? He would fit right in with his costumes, because I just saw like Winnie the Pooh on Sunday. There's always costumes any day of the week around here. So he could just, Mr. Piffles could be like in a backpack, and then he could be just cruising around and everything. Hey, what did you get? Are you warming up?
Yes, thank goodness. I feel like I couldn't even smile out there.
Yeah.
But I visited the Treff Cafe, which it's so vibey in here, isn't it?
Oh,
it's so calming.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
I love this place. And today and tomorrow, they have a DJ for Opry Ski from 4 to 7. They set up in here, and it's really cute and intimate. We have one family enjoying some coffee in here, and really they actually have a great selection of food for any time of the day. They do some yogurt, they have the lox sandwiches, they do smoothies, burritos, and then they'll also do some paninis. So really great breakfast, lunch, opera place.
Well, and you know what? And it's go ahead, go finish.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's right by the Sun and Up. So convenient. It's right at the edge of the village, but great place to come off the mountain and enjoy a coffee, or before start your day.
Definitely. And you know what? And since it is the Sun and Alp, that's that Austrian, that they've been in the business for years. Johannes Fessler, he comes from an Austrian hotelier family. I think it's been around for about 45 years now. And so this just opened last season. And I love that they're going to DJ there today. That's so cool. And you know what? Take it off the beaten path. If you always go to your same place for opera, try something new. We used to do like, opera. Well, extreme opera was something different, but we would do something where we made ourselves go someplace new, like Mickey's Piano Bar, which isn't there anymore. It's now the Elways. But, take yourself off the beaten path. And then Meredith, when you warm up and are ready to go outside again, will you check out Barrio Social? Because I heard it's back open. I heard it was open kind of on Thursday and then again on Saturday. So that's right across the street. I want you to give us a scoop if you see any activity going on in there, all right?
I will. I did see the close sign, but it's early.
Yeah.
Their menu looks incredible, and it is kind of the mystery. Is it going to be open? Is it not going to be open? I've heard that they've had some trouble just staffing, but it really is a gorgeous Mediterranean Spanish menu.
Yeah.
Their paella looks really good too, and honestly, they have a really great brunch. So I'll kind of sniff it out, and then I'll bring us to close the show up at the gondola and see what kind of lift lines it looks like. Because Friday's the new Saturday.
It definitely is. Okay, we're going to take it to a quick break. We'll be right back.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate 25 years of making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpack.org.
Moet Vending for life's spontaneous, festive moments. Celebrate at the Grand Hyatt Vail.
Welcome to Nap Harvest. We are showcasing healthy habits, and you can start right here feeding your family healthy organic vegetables and fruits that are seasonal and local. They're all the way from Arizona with our wonderful, beautiful citrus fruits that we sneak across the border for. But don't forget our nap mushrooms, grown at 9,000 feet. Mushrooms are chock full of benefits for you. And then also the microgreens, also chock full of vitamins. Come see us at Nap Harvest in Eagle Ranch on Sylvan Lake Road next to Color Coffee. We're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 4.
Vail.
It's a chilly start to your morning as we open up the lifts at 8:30 right now, but I just saw people walking by the Grand Hyatt studio, skis and snowboard in hand. They're heading out to Chair 20, the Cascade lift that brings you up to the western hillside. So, hey, there's people that are getting after it bright and early this morning. Pay attention to the crawl that's at the bottom of the screen. It's going to let you know what's been groomed in the last 24 hours, and it will be a groomer day. No new snow has fallen in the last 24 hours with that beautiful sunshine we had yesterday. And the good news is we're going to have the sunshine again, but the better news is it's going to warm up a little bit more and a little bit sooner than it did yesterday. Yesterday we just kind of tapped out right around 20 degrees or so, and it stayed there and it didn't get any higher. Today we expect to be in the upper 30s, so it's going to feel quite a bit different for you. Look at the snow totals, 247 inches. That's for Vail Mountain season to date, and then 228 for Beaver Creek. So it's been a phenomenal season so far. But the temperature slowly inching up by mid-morning into the upper teens, low 20s, and we'll be into the 30s by afternoon. And then tonight, a few clouds rolling in, a low right around 10 above zero, which is good. And then for your Saturday, mostly sunny with a high right around the mid-30s once again. So that'll be just a beautiful Saturday kind of day, maybe a good picnic day out by Blue Sky Basin. And then by the evening, partly cloudy, a little bit breezy moving through as well, and low about right around the mid-teens. And then for Sunday, we're going to cool off just a little bit into the mid-upper 20s, and then we have a chance of some snow showers likely, about a 70% chance, and that'll go into Washington's birthday. President's Day is on Monday, so we have a 30% chance of snow and a high temperature right around the 30s. Now, what kind of snow are we going to see from this? Maybe 2 inches at Vail and Beaver Creek Sunday into Monday, and then for Tuesday, look at this. This is where we could start seeing some accumulation throughout the week. Tuesday, 4 or 5 inches, Vail and Beaver Creek, 5 inches the Beav on Wednesday, 4 over at Vail is what's predicted, and then 4 and 3 for Thursday. So kind of a midweek storm. Once again, great for the slopes, not always good for driving. So it's always good to keep the cotrip.org website handy, or put the CO-Trip app on your phone so you know what's going on with the roads. But otherwise, enjoy the day. Don't forget to wear your sunscreen. We do have the sun getting higher in the sky, and I'm starting to see some goggle tans out there. So, but we've got a lot more of spring left. We've got the Taste of Vail coming the first weekend of April. We have some concerts that are yet to be announced at the AMP, so we'll be keeping you attuned to that. But we've been hearing a lot about concerts announcements this week alone for some big names that are coming this season. So we want to give you some details on that because tickets are already on sale for some of these. So the first announcement we heard of was Chicago. Okay, so the band has been around forever, many, many decades, many mega hits, and they are releasing their 38th studio album, Born for This Moment. That was in 2020. So they'll be playing some of those songs, but then, of course, a lot of your favorites. Tickets are available. You could get reserved pavilion seating, kind of a good thing if you don't want to gamble with the rain, or just general admission lawn, or a little more affordable at $59.50. So you can get your tickets now. I expect some of these shows that were just announced this week, I think they'll sell out. This is August 11th. And then we heard about Shaky Graves coming, and that is going to be June 21st. So right around the solstice, some of the longest days of the year. So Shaky Graves will be here with support from Neil Francis. All the tickets listed out right there. And it has the preserved seating, the general admission, and then a day of show lawn ticket. But you know what? I wouldn't wait for the day of show. I would get these tickets before they sell out because these are pretty hot shows. And they draw in people from Summit County. Sometimes Steamboat comes down because a lot of times this is the only place they're playing up in the area, or maybe even the state. And then the one that was just announced the other day is this one, Trombone Shorty in Orleans Avenue. Okay, they're going to be bringing in Ziggy Marley. So, the Marleys have played here several times, all the different brothers, and they're going to be playing again. And this will be at 6:30 on Monday, July 24th. Opening up for them is going to be the legendary singer Mavis Staples and Robert Randolph and the Family Band. So it's like getting all these great performers under one roof, literally, at the pavilion, and it's going to be just a great lineup of music. So this is going to be happening. The tickets for this will go on sale February 21st. So that's next Tuesday at 9 a.m. So you can find all this out at Villar, either the Villar Center or the Vail Valley Foundation's website. So that's vvf.org. And it's going to give you, whether it's the education or the sports that they all put together. And look at that amphitheater. And they've got the big screen there now. Oh, I can't wait for summertime because I just love that. Amp is just probably one of my favorite places to watch a concert. And in addition to what we're doing with the AMP concerts brought to you by the Vail Valley Foundation and AEG Presents. That's who's helping get it in, some of these big names. We've got Bravo's 36th season. So they share this stage. So Hot Summer Nights is here, Bravo's here, the AMP concerts, comedy comes here as well. But Bravo is celebrating its 36th season. They've got so many different programs, starting with Academy of St. Martin in the Fields. They'll be here on Thursday, June 22nd. So that'll be opening night of Bravo. Then we bring back the Dallas Symphony Orchestra. They're always here over the 4th of July. They do a special 4th of July patriotic concert that almost always sells out. Such a treat. And then the Philadelphia Orchestra is back. And then New York Philharmonic. And, you know, Bravo is just such a great organization, and they do so much to really invite people to learn more about classical music and make it really accessible to the community with for all sorts of free programs. They'll be doing their chamber music series. That'll be over at the Villar Performing Arts Center. So tickets for this have gone on sale. So look at look at the schedule to find out more about Bravo. I had a chance to go to a Bravo performance on Wednesday, and it featured the music of Ilya Shmukler. Hopefully I'm saying that right. He's a Moscow native, and he is just an awesome pianist who has already won awards at the young age of 28, and he's going to be back playing music with us this summer. So it was quite a treat to get a little bit of Bravo. It was over at the Donovan Pavilion, and it was just a great place to go. So take advantage of the pre-sales that are going on, and get your tickets. And you know what? I just learned yesterday, if you go to the actual box office at the Villar Center, which normally opens at 11, it was open at 10 the other day for some reason. Maybe it's because they were just doing the ticket sales. You can save on a lot of those ticketing fees that you get if you do things through some of the ticketing agencies. So if you're in town, drive on up to the Beeve, go to the box office, and get them all taken care of, and those fees will be waived. I'm pretty sure that's true, because my friend just bought 4 tickets, and he's like, you won't believe how much money I saved by not doing this. So I'm sticking with it. I think that's true. All right, let's take it up to Meredith and see where she's made her way to this morning. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, look at that
I
sunshine.
basically just ran here.
Okay, maybe you're
like,
warm
I
then.
get warm anyways.
Yeah.
Booked it. I
Look
found
at-
the sun.
You found the sun, you found some heat radiating, and okay, that's a pretty good line for a Friday.
Oh yeah, and look at Pepe's is groomed. It looks so
Whoa.
nice.
Oh yeah. Okay, you know what? Then usually I don't do Pepe's, even though it's so short. But I think on a morning like this, I would do Pepe's. You know, right with the corduroy.
Absolutely. I don't always see that groomed, honestly.
No, not
It
very
looks
often.
So fun.
Oh, good.
Oh my gosh, the blue skies. It's hard to beat.
Yeah.
The lifts have already opened, so we don't see too much of the line, but pretty full maze to start the morning off, start Friday off. It is peak hours for parking today too, so be aware of that. We do expect to see the structures fill up this morning.
Okay.
Both at Vail and Lions Head. Hopefully, you'll get a spot on the frontage road for free. Otherwise, you'll have to get creative with some other lots like Red Sandstone, Donovan Park. Sometimes it can be tricky, but
yeah. Well, and Meredith,
it is beautiful here.
You know what? Hey, Meredith, too, another thing going on this weekend, we have pass restrictions in effect. I think they're Saturday and Sunday, so we may not see all the frontage road parking, with the pass restrictions. So that might keep things a little bit better for this President's Day weekend. Hey, and I want to remind you, we've got our Watch and Win giveaway. We got the Boost Oxygen. We've got the Hydro Flask Cooler Cup. We've got the Outside TV, size large, ladies, little baby doll t-shirt. And then these gloves, Meredith, I don't know if you've seen these and actually kind of investigated what they're all about. They're a brand called Hand Out. And they've got this patented zipper technology. They just go like this, and then you can take your hand out and text or do whatever, and then you just zip it back on. I mean, it's really cool. These are a size men's extra large. So
yeah, they look big on you.
They're pretty big, but and then they've got Primaloft insulation, And then they have kind of their waterproof, breathable layer. It's the glove insert called the Hipora. And, you know, I know you can buy gloves for cheap, but a lot of times they might just have plastic. And if you've ever put a plastic bag on your hand, like you just start to perspire and it stains. So what these more highly technical membranes have is something that allows your perspiration to escape without letting like snow, or if we get that really wet snow or rain come in. So and if you don't lose these, you can have them for quite some time. I bet you these are a pretty penny, but you could win them for free sometime during this President's Day weekend.
That is so great. Yeah, we love our watch and wins, so be sure to tune in. And we normally do a number, so have a phone handy.
Yep.
Call in, and that is all yours for free. We'll, meet you either at the Grand Hyatt, do a quick drop off. So, yeah, it's your chance to get some free swag.
It definitely is. All right. Well, hey, thank you for braving the elements today and showing us some of the not so well known areas of Vail Village. And that DJ, go back to the Treff Cafe this afternoon, 4 to 6.
4 to 6 today and tomorrow. There'll be a DJ. So
Okay. All right. Just, change up your opera routine and check out a new DJ. All right. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Thanks, Meredith, for your reporting today. And we'll be back here same time tomorrow at 7:30. You can watch us any time of the day on Facebook and YouTube. But if you want to chat with us, watch us when we're live.